We're going to come right back. Dr. Rose is up next.
We're talking weight loss, and we're going to make this amazing Asian beef with asparagus. Come on back. It's going to be a bet.
Welcome back, everybody. She is a weight loss and fitness specialist known as America's Nutrition Coach, and I would have to agree with that. Welcome the author of Lose Your Final 15, Dr. Ro Brock. Welcome, Dr. Ro.
So fantastic to be here with you.
Thank you for being here. So you named your book Lose Your Final 15. Why?
Yeah, because it's really all about losing the weight 15 pounds at a time. So we're talking that first 15, the middle 15, the final 15. But the point is, I want you to lose weight for the final time, the last time.
Why just 15 at a time?
So, because it makes it much more doable. So, if you had 100 pounds to lose, it's kind of hard to wrap your brain around that, right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. But if you lose your first 15 pounds, let's just say you're going to chunk it off in small increments, right?
Right.
You have momentum to keep going. You see what I mean? You've proven to yourself that you could do it. And if that's not enough, science backs this up. So the point is that studies show that people who lose weight the most, keep it off the longest, and lose the most weight, do so in small, digestible chunks.
Literally digestible here and here.
Yes.
Which brings me to here and here. You talk a lot about in the book about emotional eating versus physical eating.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't know the difference between between the two, right?
Yeah,
So,
emotional hunger versus physical hunger.
Can we do the
hunger.
physical eating?
You do the
we'll
physical,
do the physical eating.
Yeah, go
right
ahead.
now.
Start physically eating right now. Yeah. So, but the point is, for physical hunger, it's really a physiological response, right?
Yeah.
It's a physiological sensation
In your body, your stomach starts to rumble.
Exactly.
You may get a headache.
And there's some things that go on with hormones, but the point is, like ghrelin, the hunger hormone, and the satiety hormone. But the point is, you have it happens sort of all of a sudden, right?
Yes, true.
But the thing is, for emotional hunger, it really doesn't take place in your belly. It takes place in the brain. Okay? And it is usually also connected to having cravings. So you're hungry for something specific. Like if you're angry or frustrated, you want something that crunches. You know, if you're feeling lonely or feeling like you're not good enough or feeling, feelings of inadequacy, you want something that's going to be warm and creamy and soothing inside.
Like maybe ice cream or chocolate or I don't know.
That would explain why.
Maybe all kinds of things that I like,
rocks.
Doctor.
I don't know.
You're an angry man,
I think
Mark.
that must be it. Rock,
Angry man.
coal. I'll eat coal
You
sometimes.
gotta stop crunching the rocks. He's
Yes.
making all this
I ate a
cheese
tree
stuff.
last night.
On the upside, rocks are calorie free. There you go.
Okay, so your favorite Asian style beef is great. This is so healthy, it's delicious.
And it's so light.
And even if you ate this, even if this was emotional hunger, it would still be good for you.
Yeah, you could do this all day.
You could emotionally eat all day if this is what it is.
The thing is that it's high in protein, it's low carb, and it's also rich in fiber because we've got some great vegetables going on here. And so this is the move you want to make.
And it's pretty simple.
Very simple. We can do this in minutes.
You guys liking it, by the way?
So, are you loving it?
We're not talking.
I know.
Mentally, physically.
In every way, in every single way, right? This is
Someone
wonderful.
please remind Matt, it's not a feed bag. You
This
can put
is-
the bowl down.
Sitting next to
Should
a
we-
brick wall here.
Okay, so I've got some tricolor couscous that we're going to bed it up on.
Okay.
But the point is, we're going to start. I've got a little sesame oil. I've got some toasted sesame
Love
oil,
sesame oil.
which we're going to put in there, and then we've got a little. We're going to make sort of a marinade. This is a little garlic, and I'm adding this to some teriyaki sauce,
Nice.
right? So a teriyaki sauce, and I've also got a little chili garlic paste for some heat.
Sesame seeds in there as well.
And I've got some sesame seeds because it's whole Asian chili garlic paste, right?
Yeah.
I love chili garlic.
So I've got this, and then we're just gonna mix this up, and then let's start with the meat.
Okay.
Get that browned up
beautiful.
in our
That's just steak.
yeah. This is flank steak. So
Flank
this is
steak.
flank steak, and it's just cut in strips, and we're just going to brown this and cook the meat.
Could you do something else if you wanted chicken or something? If
You can do chicken, you can do steak. Chicken. You can do shrimp. You can do seafood.
yeah,
You
that's right.
save 50 calories if you do the shrimp. Yeah, so you can cut calories that way. I'm going to go in and put this
I'm gonna turn this up too.
Was it wrong for me to think when you said you could save 50 calories doing it that I would just add more shrimp?
I was gonna say that.
I mean, I just want to.
It's not wrong, but here's the thing. That's what a lot of people do. Fortunately, when we're talking about 50 calories and we're talking about shrimp, we're not talking about potato chips, so it's not such a bad deal if you
Yeah,
did.
Right.
Right?
So my Dorito powder would not be a good seasoning for this.
No, man.
Wanted to talk to you about that. Wanted to.
So
we're gonna
how
get
long
some
will we
heat
cook
on
this?
this. So just a few minutes. So we're just going to brown the meat, and we're starting to get some heat here.
Okay.
Right.
And then will we add the vegetables?
We'd add the vegetables, and should we do that now?
Yeah, go ahead, drop
Let's
the
go.
What
Let
is
me
that?
go on and put the. So I've got some green beans.
Oh, green beans.
I've got some
I like
green
it.
beans, and I've got some asparagus.
I like the way you prepared this because I'm not a big green bean fan, but when they're sliced like this,
See?
they're a little
Aren't they
bit easier.
pretty?
Also,
Yeah.
Isn't that
also,
pretty?
I find it's a lot easier to eat Asian green beans than it is to eat regular
Yeah.
green beans.
I've got a
because
little
of the way the
scallions. I got a few scallions here that I'm adding in. And just by the way, onions and garlic, you know, I got the garlic and the onions. Onions and garlic are called allium vegetables, and they're good for the heart. They make your arteries supple.
Oh, that's nice.
So yeah, we're gonna add our
I like
sort
the-
of our little marinade. This is really a stir fry, and it's
Yeah.
super easy.
we
And
add
it's
this
very
at the
And we're gonna add the
flavorful.
tomatoes at the end.
Which makes me feel like I'm getting something out of my food. You know, if you
Yeah.
eat something and it just is blah, you don't feel like you're
Because
really
it's not satiating.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
She was
Yeah.
talking about in your brain. It's
And
not
the thing is,
satiating.
I want you to fill your plate up with vegetables. Fill your plate up with vegetables.
green.
Yes,
Green
green, leafy greens, but all colors, all manner.
How long
right?
should you
We're
cook
gonna-
the vegetables to make sure they stay crunchy like they are? 'Cause
Well,
it's
just
like
a few minutes. Just a few
Yeah.
minutes. And you will know. We're just going to pour
my
this
gosh,
right over this
wow.
tricolor quinoa.
What gives a nice texture when it's crispy like that?
There we are.
Because then you get the crunch, you
get
get the
the-
tenderness, you get it all.
Yes, and you haven't cooked it to death, so you've preserved the vitamins, right?
It's like a big hug.
And let's give it a little garnish.
It's like a culinary hug.
Right, there you
You're
go.
feeling sad. This will hug you back.
Try that. And Voila!
Ready? Come on,
Here
get
we
in
go.
here.
Yeah.
This looks delicious.
Because it is one of my favorites.
This
You
is
love it?
wonderful, wonderful. By the way, while you're enjoying the flavors, a copy of the Good Doctor's book is available by going to our Facebook page, Lose Your Final 15, by going over and getting all the details there. We're going to come right back. I may still be eating, but Kristen, she's got some good information for us.